Hello. Have you ever wondered if too much sitting was bad for your health? According to prevention.com, prolonged sitting, or sitting for more than 12 hours at a given time, kills more than 30,000 Americans annually, making sedentary behavior the third leading cause of death in the U.S., right behind heart disease and cancer. When we think of ways to stay healthy, we typically think of having a healthy diet, exercising, and keeping things in moderation, which seems pretty easy, right? But did you know that 60 to 85% of people in the world do not engage in enough physical activity, making sedentary behavior responsible for a host of diseases, including type 2 diabetes and other debilitating conditions such as obesity, according to the World Health Organization in 2002. Research suggests that a sedentary lifestyle has negative effects on our overall health because inactive individuals are at greater risk for developing various diseases, and staying physically active helps our bodies to stay healthy, which ultimately leads to living longer. The two main points I will discuss in today's presentation are 1. How inactive individuals are at an increased risk for disease, and 2. How staying physically active keeps you healthy. In my first point, people who lead sedentary lifestyles are at greater risk for developing various diseases. In 2011, according to a study published on lifescience.com, people who spent more than 4 hours sitting in front of a TV or a computer each day were 125% more likely to have heart problems over a 4-year period. Another study of 120,000 people done the previous year found that the more time the subjects spent sitting, the more likely they were to die of any cause during the time of that study. In 2012, according to the President's Council on Fitness, Sports, and Nutrition, too much sitting, which is an integral part of how humans have adapted to their physical and social environments, is now considered a prevalent health hazard. If you take a look at this infographic, according to Lifespan Fitness, on average, Americans sit 11 hours per day, and 65% of Americans watch 2 or more hours of television every day. Another study provided by Lifespan Fitness suggests that only 6.5% of Americans meet the minimal physical guideline requirements for avoiding sedentary behavior at work. This brings me to my second point. My second point is simple. Staying physically active helps our bodies perform better and helps us stay healthy. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, the 2008 Physical Guidelines for Americans states that most health benefits occur with at least 150 minutes or 2 hours and 30 minutes a week of moderate intensity physical activity, which can take the form of taking a brisk walk every day. In 2011, an article published on prevention.com stated that just 30 minutes of moderate activity most days of the week can significantly reduce the risks of developing over 35 conditions that can be associated with sedentary behavior. Health risks caused by sedentary behavior can be prevented simply by moving more during the day. There are plenty of easy and convenient ways you can integrate movement into your schedule, whether at home, in the workplace, according to Lifespan Fitness in 2013. In conclusion, a sedentary lifestyle has negative effects on our overall health because physically inactive people are at greater risk for developing various diseases, and staying physically active helps our bodies perform better and keeps us healthier. Knowing all of these implications on how sedentary behavior can impact our health may be enough evidence to consider moving more. Although understanding that physical activity is a necessity for a healthy lifestyle, it may not be enough to motivate us to become more physically active. It is imperative that we as individuals, a family, a community, must work to change the ways of our culture to center more of our focus on our health. All we have to do is simply reduce the amount of time we spend sitting to help achieve a healthier lifestyle.